Welcome to the classic Storytime for kids. I'm thrilled to share today's story, How the Camel Got His Hump. Let's dive in. Once upon a time, in a time long ago, there was a camel who lived in the great hot desert. This camel was very lazy, and he didn't want to work at all. He would sit around all day and do nothing while the other animals worked hard. The horse would gallop, the dog would bark, and the ox would plow the fields. The camel, however, would just lounge in the sand, saying, "I don't want to work. I'm too tired for that." One day, the other animals had had enough of the camel's laziness. They decided to ask him to join in their work. The horse trotted over and said, "Camel, we need your help to carry these heavy loads. Will you please lend a hoof?" But the camel just replied, "No, I'm too tired. You all can do it without me." The animals were frustrated, but they continued to work hard. Then one day, a man came to the desert with a great idea. He needed a strong animal to help him carry his supplies across the sandy dunes. So he called for the camel. "Camel, will you help me?" asked the man. "I have so much to carry and I need your strength." But the lazy camel just shook his head and said, "I don't want to work today." The man sighed and went away, disappointed. But the camel didn't care. He just went back to lounging in the sun. Then, suddenly, a wise old jinn appeared before the camel. "Why are you so lazy, camel?" he asked. "I just don't want to work," replied the camel. "It's too hot and I'm too tired." The jinn frowned. "But if you don't work, you won't be able to eat or drink." "I don't care," said the camel with a huff. "I'm happy as I am." The jinn, seeing the camel's stubbornness, decided to teach him a lesson. With a wave of his hand, he magically gave the camel a great, big hump on his back. The camel was shocked. "What is this?" he exclaimed. "I didn't ask for a hump." "This hump will help you store food and water," said the jinn. "Now you can work and not worry about getting tired." The camel looked confused. "But I don't want to work," he protested. The jinn smiled and said, "Now you have no excuse. With your new hump, you can help the man and the other animals." And so, the camel learned that being lazy wasn't the best choice. He began to help the man carry his loads across the desert. The other animals cheered, "Hooray for the camel. He's finally helping us." From that day on, the camel worked hard, and he was proud of his hump. It reminded him of the lesson he learned about laziness. And that, dear friends, is how the camel got his hump. He learned that working together is much better than being lazy. So always remember, it's good to help others and be part of the team. What a wonderful story we shared today.